The Invisible Man 2020. When we think of horror, we often associate it with monsters lurking in the shadows. But The Invisible Man 2020 brings terror into the light, exposing the invisible forces of control, manipulation, and abuse. Directed by Leigh Whannell, this modern adaptation of H.G. Wells's iconic story redefines what it means to be haunted, not by a supernatural entity but by someone who knows how to weaponize your fears. The story follows Cecilia Cass, Elisabeth Moss, a woman trapped in an abusive relationship with Adrian Griffin, a wealthy, brilliant, and controlling scientist. The film begins with her daring escape from his high-tech fortress of a home, setting the tone for the relentless tension that follows. Just when Cecilia begins to rebuild her life, she learns that Adrian has taken his own life, or so it seems. Soon, strange and inexplicable events start happening around her, making her question her sanity and leaving those around her skeptical of her claims. Is Adrian really gone, or has he found a way to make himself invisible, continuing to control her from the shadows? Elisabeth Moss delivers a career-defining performance, carrying the weight of Cecilia's trauma with an authenticity that is as heartbreaking as it is inspiring. Her portrayal of a woman gaslit into doubting her own reality is profoundly relatable for anyone who has experienced manipulation or control. Moss's ability to oscillate between vulnerability and unyielding determination keeps the audience rooting for Cecilia every step of the way. Her performance isn't just acting. It's a masterclass in embodying fear and resilience. You can feel her paranoia in every glance over her shoulder, her despair in every tear, and her courage in every desperate attempt to take back control of her life. Leigh Whannell crafts a chilling atmosphere where silence is as terrifying as sound. The genius lies in the use of empty spaces, wide shots of seemingly ordinary rooms that make you question if someone is standing just out of sight. The camera lingers, inviting you to search the shadows, heightening your own paranoia along with Cecilia's. Whannell's direction balances suspense with moments of pure horror. The scenes where the invisible presence makes itself known are masterfully executed, relying on practical effects and minimalist visuals rather than over-the-top CGI. This restraint adds a layer of realism, making the terror feel uncomfortably close to home. Beneath the horror, The Invisible Man is a story of survival and empowerment. It shines a light on the insidious nature of abusive relationships and the long-lasting scars they leave. Adrian's invisibility serves as a metaphor for how abuse can linger, even when the abuser is no longer physically present. The film also explores the struggle of being believed. Cecilia's journey reflects the frustration many survivors face when their accounts are dismissed or questioned. The narrative feels deeply personal, making it more than just a horror movie. It's a commentary on resilience, justice, and reclaiming power. Benjamin Wallfish's score deserves special mention for its ability to unsettle and captivate. The music amplifies the tension without overshadowing the quiet moments, creating an atmosphere where even the sound of a creaking floorboard can send shivers down your spine. The sound design is equally impeccable, using subtle audio cues to suggest Adrian's presence. A faint breath, a whisper of movement, it's enough to keep you on edge, questioning what's real and what's not. The Invisible Man isn't just a remake. It's a reinvention that feels urgently relevant. By grounding the story in real-world issues like gaslighting and abuse, Leigh Whannell has created a film that resonates on a deeply emotional level. It's not just about what you see or don't see, but about the psychological scars that linger long after the credits roll. The Invisible Man is a horror movie for the modern age. It's smart, suspenseful, and deeply affecting. Whether you're a fan of psychological thrillers, social commentary, or edge-of-your-seat suspense, this film has something for everyone. At its core, it's a story of survival, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, there is strength to be found. And that's what makes it so much more than a horror movie. It's a story of hope and reclaiming your power.